I'm Meenakshi from Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. Today we are going to see the topic Network Access Control in the course Network Security. First, we have to know what is Network Access Control. So it is a term which is used for managing the access to the network. What is the main purpose of Network Access Control means? It has to authenticate the users to the servers who are logging into the network, and it has to determine what type of data the users can access and what type of actions they are allowed to perform. So network access control, it's a process of authenticating the users, and it is the process which determines what data they can access and what actions they can perform. One more important work of network access control is it can examine the health of the user computer or the mobile device. So usually network access control system deal with three components. One is access requester, second one policy server, third one network access server. So what is access requester? So this is the diagram. So here we have three important components. Access requester, the other name of access requester is supplicant or client. That is supplicant or client. Supplicant or client. The second one is policy server, and the third one is network access server. So what is the use of access requester, or what is the role of access requester? Normally every client or every device is referred as access requester. It may be any device like the workstation, server, printer, camera, any other thing. So as I told, the other name of access requester is supplicant, or it can be termed as the client. The second one is policy server. As the name implies, policy server determines what are the things the access requester can access or they can deal with. They can access the data. So these are determined by policy server. So policy server determines what access can be granted to the client, and also it examines the health of access requester. For that it may depend on some backend system. The third one is network access server. It is an access point for every user, and it is also called as a media gateway, or otherwise it's called as remote access server or the policy server. It may use its own authentication services, or it may depend on some other authentication services. Okay, so that's about the network access control component: supplicant, policy server, and network access server. What is mean by health check? So as I told, one of the main function of network access control is it can examine the health component of the device or the system or the entity. So it can check for suitability, screening, assessment checks. They all can be made by the policy server, or it is done by the supporting server, and it makes several checks. After the checks only, it allows the device to access the remote server or the remote device. Network access enforcement method. So what are the actions that are applied to the client or the access requester to regulate the access to the enterprise network? So this is termed as network access enforcement methods. So most of the vendors supports multiple enforcement methods like IEEE 802.1x, virtual local area network, firewall, DHCP management. So the user can configure by using one or more a combination of methods. So that's about network access control. So overall, in network access control, we have seen the definition, then the components of network access control, what is mean by health check, and what is network access enforcement methods. Thank you.